In gay culture, there is a definition around people's sexual preference or preferred sex position. A top is the person who engages in the penetrative role in sex and is often perceived as being the dominant one in a sexual relationship, but this is based on very stereotypical heteronormative view of sex. A bottom is the person in a receptive position being penetrated by another person. The same cultural stigmas apply, which can actually cause a lot of discrimination and bullying, more or less, in the gay community itself. Pathetically though, this discrimination is largely based on really outdated ideas of masculinity that people somehow think that they should be holding on to. I'm sorry, at the end of the day, we're all still sucking dick. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? And now here is a brief explanation as to why any male, doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, bi, whatever, any male can receive pleasure from anal stimulation. Your prostate, which houses your ejaculatory glands, sits right next to your anal wall. So if you have something that is, massaging that vague area, what do you think is gonna happen? And for those that don't care about their sexual position, they're called versatile. They'll just do both. They just want to get this party started. But did you know that there is another position? It is called a side, and it's for people who don't necessarily like participating in anal sex. So they enjoy and prefer doing everything else. Just because you're gay doesn't mean you have to like anal sex, kids. And this doesn't mean that they've never had anal sex or, don't ever engage in it. They just prefer to do oral sex or rimming or whatever else that you can do to be intimate and get you sexually aroused and get you the big orgasm at the end right there. So for those guys watching this feeling left out or isolated and that they don't belong to anything, well, good news, there is a term for you. So what about you? What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that sexual positions are a good or bad thing to define because of the whole discrimination within the gay community of people, bottom shaming or even top shaming? I've seen it the other way as well. Or people, shaming size or shaming whatever it is. What are your thoughts on it? Have you experienced it? Have you seen it happen? Have you stood up for someone? Also, have your positions changed throughout your life? Has your preference changed from one to the other, or has it remained the same? Let's talk and be kumbaya and friends and hugs.